Welcome back to the channel, everybody, and today on another imported drink review, we are going to be looking at Fanta from China. Now, this was another one of those pickups I got from Lotte, and Fanta's become one of my favorite things to test out and review around the world because I've learned that different areas of the world have different formulas for Fanta. Here in America, it's like neon colored, it's all artificial. Meanwhile, in the UK and other parts of the world, it actually has orange juice in it. So, Chinese Fanta is something I'm very intrigued to try. So let's see what this has in it. Now, this does say product of China, as I would expect. Ingredients, though, we have water, high fructose corn syrup, food additives of carbon dioxide, citric acid, sodium benzoate, sucralose, sunset yellow, lemon yellow, and food flavor. Now, whereas this is only 96 calories per bottle, I am a little skeptical because it doesn't look as neon as the American Fanta, probably because of what they're allowed to use for food dyes over in China. However, it doesn't seem like there's any fruit juice in here. So I am a little bit sad about that, if we're going to be honest, because I was expecting a more authentic sparkling orange juice flavor, but maybe that's just ingredient-wise. Maybe this does taste like sparkling orange juice, and we're going to be pleasantly surprised. Now, this does include 23 grams of added sugar, so that is about half of your daily recommended value of it. And whereas the bottle is very similar to the Mirinda I just had not too long ago, I'm excited to try this just to see how Fanta is done in China. And maybe other Asian countries if this is the formula they use over there. Let me know down below. Now, the cap was a little tough to twist off, which I guess is good for safety reasons, but I'm surprised with the scent, because scent-wise, this does smell like actual orange juice. It doesn't have like that artificial orange scent coming off of it. So let's take a couple sips. Now, I'm pleasantly surprised. So, this is lightly carbonated compared to American Fanta, which I really like. It's really smooth. And the orange flavor in here, where it does taste semi-artificial, it does taste more closely to orange than American Fanta does. However, you do really taste the sucralose. I can taste that artificial sweetener in here. So it kind of dilutes in a weird way what I want to say semi-authentic orange flavor that I was tasting. Like the initial taste tastes very orangey, and I like it. But as you keep sipping it, that artificialness, right? That artificial sweetener taste or texture, I don't want to say texture, but just like flavor, it really comes out, and you can tell that they have, whether it be sucralose or aspartame in here. And while it's fine, and I do like that it's not fully high fructose corn syrup, it's not super sweet, and I like that as well. See, I always say with the high fructose corn syrup, the sodas usually taste a little more syrupy, and I don't know if that's because of the corn syrup that's in it, but it makes them feel a little thicker. And American sodas are also like sometimes overly carbonated, which I don't like. I like that this is lightly carbonated. It is very refreshing. And for it only being 96 calories, it's weird because it's like a half realistic taste, half artificial taste that's coming off of this, but it's good. Like in a pinch, I would buy this if I saw this, if I was in the mood for an orange soda. I still would say that UK Fanta is still my top go-to because of the inclusion of actual orange juice. It has such a better flavor, and it doesn't have like the full-on like artificial coloring to it. It's very light in color. And it looks more like orange juice, probably because it's basically sparkling orange juice. This is good, though. Chinese Fanta does taste different than American Fanta. It's less sweet. It's not as carbonated. It's less calories. And, you know, like I said, in a pinch, this would be pretty good. I think it's a little bit more refreshing than American Fanta in terms of, for me, just not being as carbonated. Like, I could sip this on a hot day and love it. This feels like something that I would drink at, like, a beach or in, like, walking around, like, a theme park on, like, a 90-degree day. And in that case, it really works for me. However, just that weird artificial, like, flavoring and sweetness that does come in the little bits of, like, the mid to aftertaste is kind of iffy. But if that doesn't bother you guys, leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. If you've ever had Chinese Fanta, what did you think? Leave your thoughts, as I was kind of just saying. Did you like it? Did you dislike it? I thought it was very refreshing, unbeknownst to me, of like that it didn't have any orange juice in it going in, and that little bit of that artificial sweetener really isn't for me. However, the rest of it is, and with it being for me, I'm probably going to finish this when this review is over. If I were to rate it, I'd say about a 7 out of 10. Pretty good. Check this one out, guys, if you've run across it. What other interesting sodas do you think I should try? Leave your thoughts down below. Until next time, I will see you later. Bye.